Okay, and we're on. Hi. Hey goyes, my name is Kaisu. Oh, there's a bottle in here, and that makes a lot of noise. I promised, oh god, I'm so loud. I promised that I was gonna do more videos often as soon as I finished that last one, the one for Unos Anos. It's been a while since Unos Anos ended, and I haven't done anything. I was gonna catch up momentum. I was gonna do something and then do something afterwards and then do something afterwards. But as soon as I finished doing the video for Unos Anos, stuff happened in real life, in life out here, and it was emotional, it was bad, we're all sad. And then when I started getting the motivation to continue doing stuff, am I focused? I hope I'm focused. If I'm not, I'm sorry. I'll figure it out in the future. I keep forgetting what I was saying. When I finally got the motivation to continue doing what I wanted to do, the projects that I have planned for this channel they're a lot of work. They're not stuff that you can just do a script, record a video, and live life. No, there's songs, there's covers, there's projects. It's I got a lot of creative stuff I got working on. I want to start doing video essays and stuff, and I'm excited for that, but that takes some time, and it's a whole thing, but I have a bunch of videos planned, I have a lot of things planned, and I'm so excited to work it out, but it takes some time. So I wanted to do something first, because I got an idea for something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. A simple video of just us talking. So let's start with that. I think that intro was way too long. I think this intro was way too long. But basically, I am a transcriber. I like doing transcriptions of videos or audios, and I also like closed captioning. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, ever since I started doing filmmaking. I do it for myself. When community captions was a thing, I used to do it all the time then too. You could do the anonymous thing, and then you can just do the captions, and I really liked it. And in my experience with closed captionings, I have realized some things, because lately people have been talking a lot about closed captions, specifically in social media. Instagram has a new filter for captions, and TikTok just did the thing with the automatic captions. Most people need closed captionings because they're deaf or hard of hearing. I need closed captioning because I have audio processing issues. If there's no captions, I cannot process what you're saying at all. That's a human. Hi, don't look at me. So yeah, the problem is that people don't know how to close caption. And that in itself, I was not gonna say anything about it, because they're teenagers and young adults just messing up with captions. They're not getting paid for that shit. And I get they're trying their best or whatever. So that's one thing. But then when I started realizing that there were problems in the captions of actual streaming services which owners have millions and millions and millions of dollars, you could hire somebody to make better captions than this. And it is so bad. It is so awful. I do not like it. I hate it. I hate it so much. So after looking at the captions in both social media and YouTube, which, by the way, RIP the community captions. I hate it so much that there are no community captions, and there's so many videos that I want to caption. So I just transcribe them for myself, and I never post them. I want to post them in the comments, but I don't want to appear I'm being passive aggressive with it. Because if I start posting caption the transcriptions in the YouTube comments, it's gonna look very passive aggressive. I'm being oh man, why are you not putting captions in your videos? Which, yeah, we are angry that there are no captions in the videos when a lot of people need captions in the videos. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. Here are the 7 deadly sins of closed captioning. You're watching a movie in which one of the characters speaks in another language, and instead of like either writing the translation or the actual language in the captions, you just put in parentheses, speaks foreign language or speaks blank language. No, you write, like, not even like it. Sometimes they don't even write what language they're talking. Like, say, I don't know, Italian, and instead of saying speaks Italian, they just say speak foreign language. And the fact that you're just like putting speak Italian itself is annoying enough. Like, either translate it or write down exactly what they're saying. If you are a multi-million-dollar streaming service, you can hire someone to research and figure out what they're saying, or at least what words they're saying. Oh God, I am blowing up the microphone. I'm so sorry. The people who are watching the captions, reading the captions, are not getting the same experience as somebody who can just simply hear it. We're not getting the same experience. So write it down or translate it. Either one, or like, just write it down. Just write it down. Stop saying speaks another language. Stop it. This one is a problem that at first it was simply just on TikTok that I found it. But when I found it on the streaming services, I wanted to die. Paraphrasing. You say something, and instead of writing it word by word, or at least in a semi-verbatim way, you like completely paraphrase the thing because it's easier and it takes less time to do. No, how dare you? It's like if you're saying, oh, I went over the top of the mountain, and you just simply write over the mountain, that is annoying. I hate it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And this one happens a lot in TikTok. You just you do paragraphs, like gigantic paragraphs of blocks of everything that you say in the entirety of the video in just one gigantic block that covers most of your video. I get it. It's annoying. I get, like, when I first started closed captioning, it was very annoying to me because it takes so much time to put it in the precise moment. However, you putting it in, like, the entirety of the transcript in a single block of word for your whole video. Not only are you like, you're like filling up most of the video. You're not doing yourself any favors by adding an entire block of text. You're either filling up too much space, or you make it so tiny and put it in a corner that nobody can read it. Then that defeats the purpose. The purpose of the caption is that the people can read it. But if you put the entirety of the transcript in one single block of text that either fills up the entirety of your screen or is too tiny to read, then you messed up. That was... The whole purpose has been defeated. Have you ever played on the captions of a movie and it's like slowly building up? It's slowly building up to a reveal, like a surprise reveal of like what's happening. And there's like pauses of what they're saying, and then the captions just spoil it. It's like, who killed him? I did. And then the caption was before, and then everybody else who doesn't have captions on because they don't need it, they get to get the like the reaction, like the reveal on time. They get the reveal exactly when it needs to be revealed. But the captions, it's outside of the time, so we get spoiled before the reveal. So like the character is just, and then, but we who are looking at the captions are like, we already know. It's annoying. No, time it right. Time the captions right. If you're being paid if your job in this place, if your job in any like production or in a streaming service is to caption videos and to caption the movie or the TV series, that is your whole job. So stop fucking it up. It's not that hard to just put the captions at the time that it is, okay? It's annoying. You gotta take the time, man. You gotta take the time to do it. You don't do it rushed. This is a problem I have. This is a beef I have specifically with TikTok. Your censorship. When you censor the word fuck for fudge, first of all, not only is it very infantilizing, but second, it messes up the whole thing. The whole purpose of having captions when you have audio processing issues is so you can follow along with the person who's talking. If the person who's talking is saying something different from what the caption is saying, there's this disconnect moment, and you just you stop focusing at all, and you're just thrown to another thing. I've seen so many people write very cutesy little words to replace the words fuck or any other cursing words, any curse words, and it just asterisk it put censor the U, F asterisk CK, or just change the U for the V, but anything to make sure that we can follow along with what you're saying instead of being thrown out of the loop because you're saying cute little words like fudge or willy or ding dong, and it's I get it. I get TikTok. I think if you put bad words or specific words, you do get shadow banned. So I understand the need to censor them. That's not the problem. The problem is that you're censoring them with completely a whole another word. I just scroll past it, man. I'm just so disconnected from the video. I just scroll past it. Sound effects are very important. It really is. Because sometimes in the story, the fact that there's sound effects tell you what's happening in the story. Sound effects are the cues that hearing people have when something is happening, because sometimes the sound effects are part of the narrative purpose. If you're walking down this very creepy house, and suddenly you hear wood creaking, and the character starts looking around because the character heard the wood creaking, that wood creak was important to the story. And there's nothing to be found in the captions. This has only happened a couple of times. It's one of the least the least common things I've seen when it comes to whenever I'm just criticizing captions, because that's the thing I do whenever I watch stuff. It's very unlikely for somebody to forget the sound effects, but people do. People forget the sound effects, and that's annoying because the sound effects is part of the storytelling experience. So, in parentheses, write down floor creaking. It's not that hard. Just put it there. Space in my are we recording? Yeah, I ran out of space in my other I'm checking the okay I ran out of space in my camera. That usually means I'm talking too much, so I'm just gonna close it up with the 7th sin, which is basically just not having captions at all, or automatic captions. They're annoying. We don't like it. It's always best to have captions than to not. I know that's a duh moment, but if not for us, then at the very least, do it because it helps you as a creator. If you're in YouTube or in TikTok, you reach more people and you're open to a larger audience. Than you normally would be without the captions. And do them well, please. I'm begging you. I did captions as a job at some point. Like I like it. Like I'll do 75 per audio minute, 75 cents per audio minute. I'll do it, man. I'll do it. I just please, the love of fuck, add captions to the videos. It makes everything so much easier, and you know, like empathy. Have empathy for those of us who are not born with perfect ears and perfect brains like the rest of y'all. So that's it. That's the whole video. There is stuff coming in the future. So stay awake for that. But this was fun. Yeah, thank you for watching, man. Thank you for aguantar este problema. Okay, I'm running out of English words, so I'm just gonna stop right here. That was a car. That was embarrassing. So have a good day, or good night, or good afternoon, or good 3 in the morning, depending on when you're watching this. And I hope to see you soon. I really do. I hope this isn't the last video in the next 6 months. I hope not. No promises, but like there's stuff coming. I'm writing shit down. Yeah. Also, should I post it? Should I comment the transcripts I have for a lot of videos that I do have? Cause like I feel like they could help people, but at the same time I don't want to annoy my favorite creators by, you know, doing that passive aggressive shit. Anyways, bye. Good night. Good day. Good morning. Bye.